Alrighty, hi guys. Thanks for tuning in. Today it's Valentine's Day. Sadly, um, meaning that and that's not right. Okay, I guess we're using OBS today for chat. Um, so yeah, today since it's Valentine's Day, we're doing a singles solidarity stream. Because I'm single. I'm single. And that's all that really matters because you know what? There's a lot of single people on Valentine's Day, and I think they deserve their spotlight too. So, if you're out there and you're single, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're gonna be playing some Colonel Sanders Finger Licking Good Dating Simulator. I have never played this before. I have never watched someone play this before. I was considering doing Hoonie Pop, but Jason said that was a bad idea. And to be completely honest with him, I agree. That would be a terrible idea to stream that with how nude the girls get very, very quickly. Let's see. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna go with me. Today is a day for you. Today is a day for me. So it's gonna be Will. We're gonna go with Will. Oh yeah, look at that stuff. Those biscuits and drumsticks, look so fucking tasty. So tasty. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. This game is not like fucked up too, right? I really hope not. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now, now, now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Nah, you know what? We're trying to better ourselves, right? We're trying to be better. So, smack that clock up and at 'em. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Time to get up. Time to start cooking. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. Allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. No. Let's take this seriously. We should get this. Let's cement ourselves for a good first day. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Yep. Yeah, I'd say so. You bust through... That does say bust, right? Yeah, you bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed? Check. Hair combed? Check. Pits deodorized? Check. Nothing can stop you now. Confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. A biscuit? I mean, I guess it's not the weirdest thing to be eating, but, who knows? Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. A delectable, and I do mean delectable, biscuit. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. That's such a basic name. Academy for Learning. I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Right, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. So she's going to be the interest, I'm assuming, right? She's going to be the final piece, or she's going to be the first piece. I don't know. Good morning, Will. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Well, that's one way to fucking put it. Actually, I'm... Because I sure am. Okay, we're going to go a little bit more feminine. Excited? A little nervous? Okay, a lot nervous. Oh, God, I don't know what the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, she's crying. She's scared. Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box. What? Who has a quicksand box? Thank you, Georgie. I'm really getting into it. It's gonna get worse as it goes on because I'm gonna get cocked. That was the other part of the stream. I'm gonna get fucking drunk tonight. Speaking of which. Speaking of which. Okay, yeah, it sounds like I'm already fucking cocked. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know, and you're going to do great. Hell, if you want to join the Discord, you can. You just don't interrupt my voices. I'll freak out. Oh, she's literally crying. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's favorite 3-day only semesters. 3-day only semester? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Who has a 3-day semester? Summer courses aren't even that short. That's absurd! A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Dude, my tooth's chipped, but it's for different reasons. Oh, but you can't, this isn't gonna, I'd have to like also share my screen, and I don't think that'd work very well. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? How would you have school gossip if today's your first fucking day? Of course pep talk. What do you... Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. I feel like most psychics are bullshit, and that is not a real good pep talk. This is not a good pep talk. Ooh, that's fucking ripe. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? It seems like something other than... I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I bet she has. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. Yeah, you're going to be graduating in 3 days. As you talk to Miriam, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. Oh, okay, so she likes us. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Hey, you got the bangs. You have the bangs. That's the most important. What? That's the most important part. Can you believe I cut them myself? Honestly, kinda, yeah. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Yeah, but you really sold that. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands onto the ground. Damn, what the fuck? We're fucking balling to have custom engraved measuring spoons, and who the fuck just does that randomly? Hey! Is that supposed to be Ashley? Is that how... What? It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil. Oh, okay, really? But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Oh, okay, so she's just fucking stacked. Not stacked like that. Okay, wait. So if she's there, right? We've got one more on the fucking, on the other side of Miriam. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Okay, we're going with a I don't know what that voice was, but it seems like an Ashley type voice. You will leave Will's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. That is so facts, bro. That is so facts. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. Why are we talking about shins? That's so fucking weird. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Okay, yeah. I know what's going on. That's really a fucking weird insult. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. What the fuck? Van the Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Okay, alright. Ahem! Van! Okay, they're kind of getting... Well, I'm done. I'm just done. It's time to go. It's time to shut this thing down. It's time to go to bed. You ring. Yeah, it's gonna be his voice. I knew there was a third one! God, why does it have to be a dude? Why is there a fucking... He's the real rival, right? Are we not all thinking the same thing? He's the real rival. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Not subsequently. I mean, subsequently might work there? I don't know. I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. Honestly, look at them. They look like posers. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Come on, just let them have it. They fucking deserve it. Let's go, Miriam. Psh. See you later, losers. I like her. Who is this? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. His name's Pop. Okay. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. What the fuck? I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Dude, this guy's stupid. Hi, Pop. I'm Will. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? So funny. Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me? Or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. She didn't like that response. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Yeah, he do have that bowl cut. That bowl cut be fucking gross. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Don't tell me we're getting taught to cook from a fucking... What is that, a Yorkie? And his name is Sprinkles, the talking dog. Yes. Okay. Alright, I'm in it now. I will die for this fucking dog. Now. Wait, hold on. Hang on. I'm gonna lose track of these voices real fucking fast. Now, guys. Now. Quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. God, that's a fucking mouthful. Please call me. Wait, I already forgot the voice I was doing for him. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! I think that Pop and the dog are like very closely related. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuance of fine dining. Shameless plugging in the chat? What? Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the... That's just not realistic. I'm chilly. Someone close the windows. He's getting more and more gremlin-esque. And then he walks in. Oh my god. Dude, I'd fall in love with him. You're immediately swept up into the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. See how, like, I can't even talk. That's how, like, into this guy I am. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish... Okay. Please call me Colonel Sanders. He's gonna have that real deep voice. Not the fake deep voice, the real deep voice. The Colonel Sanders. Something like that. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And is this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot? Don't judge me, I'm streaming. And I'm doing voices. As Heath walks in the door, as I'm doing fucking high-pitched girly voice. This might... Okay, we're going to go more Aussie, I think, for this guy. Maybe we should open that window back up before a faucet pit here melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Dude, this guy's got some good burns. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. Jesus Christ. What? You two both look like you two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Honestly, why do like Sweaty Sweats a lot and like you're insulting my shins? Like, what the fuck? Besides, when Will sweats, it's not gross. It's fucking, I'm wrong voice. I thought I was the narrator. Oh my god, it's time for a shot. It's time for a shot. We haven't even made it through the fucking opening, and it's time for a shot. You want to do a shot of pink with me, Heath? It's Valentine's Day. Come on. Grab a shot glass. Okay. All right, we're gonna do it. Heath and I are gonna do a shot for Valentine's Day. Insert the the American Dad clip of Francine going, shot, 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 shots, 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 shots. All right, while we wait for Heath for a second. Besides, when Will sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Oh God, that's just gross. That's just fucking wrong. You take a moment to clean yourself up. You grab a shot glass? No. Oh, you didn't hear me. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. ... Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Okay. All right. After we take a shot, we're going to get some ground rules. Dude, I
worked another 12 hours today, so I'm at 52 hours for the week, and now I'm working Sunday too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're going to have a fat paycheck. Hell yeah.
I'm probably going to have almost 70 hours this week.
God.
That's funny, 52 hours in 5 days is still not even my record by 20 hours.
Seriously?
Yeah, my record in 5 days is 71 and a half.
Sorry, that's a little full.
71 and a half in 5 days is my record.
Here, come over here. Do done. We'll do done stream.
Oh, you are recording.
Yeah. Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. That'll be good. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. That's great. Yep. I am gonna.
Nice.
I'm gonna. I got half of one out there. I'm gonna fucking. Yeah, I kind of need that as a palate cleanser. We'll be right back, and we're gonna get some ground rules, okay, guys? I promise. Always has like someone for Valentine's Day, but there's always all those people that don't. Why not let me be there for them?
Oh yeah, so good job today. I think I told you a little bit about we were building on the house today.
You can always have a beer still. Save it for one.
I gotta go to bed early though.
Yeah. All right. Let's get some ground rules. This time. Somehow I feel like this game's not going to be about cooking. Oh, God. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world.
I'm on 6 days next week. This paycheck is gonna be
Hell yeah, money.
This next paycheck started this Monday. I might actually beat my record,
I think you might.
which would be really cool. Like really good.
Yeah. All right.
It's gonna be almost probably 3 times as much as the paychecks I've been getting.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. Jesus Christ, there's gonna be blood? There might even be really adorable tiny food. I love adorable tiny food. What? You good?
I forgot to stop and grab milk.
Oh.
I was planning on going on the way back.
The mart is still open. Okay. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in broom cooking arena. In the broom cooking arena? Why is it broom, or is it bromy? Bromy, come on, bromy, please. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Okay. This guy looks like a creepy piece of shit. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track to out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Dude, this guy, it's a 3-year semester, or a 3-day semester. How has this guy been here 3 years in a row? I guess he's failed. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Oh, he's fucking toast. Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Why would you name him Clank? You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Dude, he's a fucking oven. Bzz, the class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. Why are we standing? When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes in a deep sniff. Oh, he's smelling us. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Damn, bro, calling us out. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Oh, beef treat for sure. All dogs love beef more than chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with a small bite of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. Damn. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove your apron and then remove yourself from this classroom and this school. Oh. I guess try again, man. What? Tell me it's not going to make me restart this whole... Are you serious right now? You're fucking with me, right? Okay, this is actually fucking wild. This is wild. It's making me redo all of this? What does this do? This is actually absurd. This is wild. Okay, is chicken better? Okay, oh my god, I'm so fucking dumb. I'm so fucking dumb. Of course it's chicken. Why wouldn't it be chicken? It is the Colonel Sanders dating simulator. Of course it's fucking chicken. It's KFC. Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Okay, that's something. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Yeah, man, the key to success is having dog treats. Of course. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seat and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Will, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Oh, that was not his voice. It seems like there's no one left. No one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. He's gonna be a little bit of course we're gonna sit by best friend. Besties for life, right? You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad you're near me to support me through this class. See, there we go. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. Yeah, 3 whole days. Okay. So you say. But now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. I'm not gay, bro. I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. If you're gay, good for you. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. On the first day, dude? What? Yay, a pop quiz. This is incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. Will tell me if you are ready for a lifetime at culinary school. A life at culinary, not lifetime. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to trees as chicken is to night vision goggles. Oh yeah. Feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? What? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork? Honestly, man, if I didn't think I'd have to reset all of this, I'd go for a comically oversized fork. But it's obviously a spork. We already know that it's a spork. They said spork somewhere here. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. It's obviously okay, so clearly right answer is anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. But a pancake with a silly face would cheer me up indefinitely. Come on, can't the other one be right? Obviously camel meat's wrong. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is perfect score, 5 out of 5. Yes. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching your tally score. He's impressed. Yeah, he fucking better be. I'm a fucking culinary genius. I know we've just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh, this guy likes me. Hot diggity, Will. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Dude, it's already lunch? Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about the lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was.
Why are you apologizing to other students for being late? They don't give a fuck. The teacher cares. That's about it. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was.
It's about lunch. Everyone cheers.
But I.
Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smell. God damn, she's excited. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? It's obviously fucking KFC. Come on. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. It contains glimmer its contents glimmer in the light. Piled higher, huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. But by my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Damn, 11. You look around and notice every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What do you think we want, your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! My dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. It wasn't a sick burn. He's a piece of shit. You wait to see what a zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at this moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. She looks fucking goofy as hell in that picture. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Yeah, I fucking will. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please follow me. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. What? Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I'm just going to swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them, unable to resist. You reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender, fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no will now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Oh, what? Oh. No. Tell me. Please tell me I'm not back at the beginning again. God damn it. Okay. They need a... Can I... Hang on. Load... I really thought this was going to kind of be more like Hoonie Pop. Okay, here we go. How long is this game? Okay. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful. Pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors. You feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting this food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach the Colonel. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Is this just like a... Okay, hang on. Before we... I need to look something up here. Okay, so this game is a lot shorter than I thought it was. I guess we'll start here. How much time are we at this point? Did the YouTube ever fix itself? No. Great. Awesome. So great. Just gonna minimize that now. End this. Go back to the Discord. Or back to the OBS. And back to this. Getting a little thirsty. Okay. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He seems a little put off by that. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what else they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... Oh, it's actually just redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Okay, so it's just redacting it? Are you kidding me? Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come out here and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say. The biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Of course it's be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. He's interested now. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Will. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only just met, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff.
Where are we on this loading screen? We're still on the third bite? Or did we get to the third? We're going to the fourth. We have to be almost to the fourth.
Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe me. Except maybe kisses to the... Okay, we both said except, but for different reasons. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn when your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh, damn, we're leaving her behind? Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is? Me and you? If that wasn't clear, God. Be a little bit less. Come on, bro. You're being... That's too much. You're showing. Want to be my partner? Sure, Will. I'll prepare our station. Oh my god, and he's going to prepare the station for us. As we get bitched out by Miriam now. As you can bet, she's probably got something to say. Without your partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
Beep boop bzz.
Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Oh, okay. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Obviously, Clang. Well, Pop's a piece of shit. She'll outshine Pop all day, but I don't... She thought he was cute, too. No, you're... you know what? She can have it. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Or... Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam.
I'm a chef.
Shut the fuck up. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats it. Oh god. This guy's a fucking invalid. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I love your enthusiasm, Pop.
She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking. I swear to God, if I get pulled back because of that decision later on, I'm going to be so upset.
All right, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes two flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
It's actually flint and steel, not two fucking flints. Get your mind... Be smarter. Which dish do you suggest your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes. Of course it's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. I could. I want fucking butter on my mashed potatoes. No fucking gravy. No thank you. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing her whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
Shut the fuck up, ho. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, bitch.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man.
Shut the fuck up, ho.
Did someone call for me?
No, Van. While I'm over here crushing Will's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns.
Oh, wait, sorry. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van, are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looks like Will was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
What's with this, like, rock and roll? This Colonel Sanders is about to beat the fuck out of this fucking Van, dude.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your friend fried chicken was quite spectacular. But if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Oh, God. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel, and if you don't watch out, Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Of course we're turning to Colonel Sanders now. We're... Sorry, Miriam. We are fully Colonel Sanders now. She's done. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
A businessman respects all fair agreements and from contracts to handshakes. I took on Will as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Will's natural talent or their loyalty.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those... Oh, he's a corgi. Is that what I said? I don't remember if I said corgi or... I don't know what the other one was. Damn. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy nature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. Hell yeah.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh, God, that looks so fucking great. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes, and the result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Are we going to go into business with Colonel Sanders? Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. God damn, look at him winking at us. Why are you winking, bro? I swear I'm not gay. And while with that, let me just go on my phone for a second. I like that you're actually just watching me while I'm just sitting here texting. Okay, back to it. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. Dude, she's already lost. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid face.
Van, are you gonna do something?
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Will. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potato face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy.
Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
That's too much.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I
Who will have first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned it in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
It killed him. Dude's just dead.
Everyone step back. Do not take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh, gross. Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. He's just so stupid that he's oblivious and immune.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. Okay, so he's a fucking god and immortal.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Okay, tell me we're on at least bite number 4, right? Dude, we're still on the 3rd bite? There's no way. There's no way this game takes an hour and a half. Although I suppose if I was reading to myself, I'd be way ahead.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Yeah, no one fucking cares, ghost of a student. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home.
He's getting more fucking, I don't know.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel Sanders out the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. What the fuck? No, don't say that. There's something I need to tell you. Oh, thank God Van the retard is here.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm just now realizing that I thought this was part of his apron. No, that's like he has a weird cut off apron here. Like that's wrong. That's not okay.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Dude, man, fucking for real, honestly.
Hey, no. You. Shut up! I'm the one here here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of this story.
You clearly already aren't, bud. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You cannot prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me! I'm a hero.
Sport monster?
The sport monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me? I was just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Be afraid. You are very afraid. Be of me, because I am a monster, see?
I didn't even notice. Was he actually rhyming? I can't go back. Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Are we about to fucking Pokemon this shit? What will you do? I'm gonna attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Damn. Am I supposed to, like... Is there like a... I feel like if I defend here, I just lose. You just said defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? What the fuck is trepidation? I don't even know what that word means. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. It seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Oh god, he's charging up. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'm gonna attack. We're gonna cook with love. Utensil. You take 2 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. I'm gonna have to just keep attacking. For its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
Pot pie power punch.
Popeye Power Punch to pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. Of course, we have to spare him. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature and a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't be back, and as certainly I won't be back like you said.
I think he's gonna fucking be back tomorrow night. He left behind a special... Is it a spork? It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon a closer inspection, it's so much more. A book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Is this how Colonel Sanders gets his power? Is he gonna screw me over and take the book for himself? Or out of love for him, am I gonna give him the book? You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed out is Borko? Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Yeah, the voices are kind of starting to kill my fucking throat. I'm not doing this anymore. Everything's getting read the same. We're gonna do another shot, though. Cheers, y'all. Sure has been a pleasure. Ugh. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. Ugh. It's like the fucking this Pink Whitney's like. Is the reason I like it? Oh fuck! I just lost the cap. Yeah. No, I just lost it more. It's like, it's not super fucking strong, like, it's got a kick to it. But it's almost, like, fucking sour. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Oh, no, uh-oh, were we passing out? Oh, shit, I think we're in Colonel Sanders' bedroom. No way. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Dude, is Colonel Sanders gonna fuck us? He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. Oh, God. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Even the dead guy still gets a thing. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild vision you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there's that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Honestly, facts. Dude, I think I'm the most trustworthy person in the world, personally. It's probably just because he already trusts you. Oh, yeah, we read that. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, she's the only one that's getting a voice. Unless I start doing other voices. It's just gonna be how it goes, because I'm gonna get fucking drunk and start doing voices. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a real fucking problem. I'm realizing I'm gonna get fucking drunk. I am currently a very lightweight with alcohol. I have no tolerance because I do not drink very often. Yeah, I'm already halfway in the fucking there. I'm already halfway there. Okay. I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be. I think I might like pop. Okay. No, honestly, I knew better than to fucking pick the robot. No one needs to see robot sex or something like that. Imagine she came over and she's like, I want that robot's fucking metal penis in my coochie this instant. Oh! I think I might like Pop. Why would you like Pop? He's a fucking invalid. Dude, motherfucker ate a fucking poisonous, like, tentacle and didn't die? I mean, I guess he has props for that, but, like, like him, like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. Oh, God. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. What does this kid know about Colonel Sanders? Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? I don't believe that for a second. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. I'm not... Should I have fucking written in, like, a female name? Should we have been, like, female... Should I be, like... No, I'm not going to say that. We're not going there. We're not going there tonight. I'm not going to do it. I'm getting drunk, and I need to not go there. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the cooking school academy for learning. God, that's such a fucking butcher name, man. Like, CS, what is it? UCSAL? You're a thing now? Oh, God. No, we're not a thing. We'll never be a thing. This guy's gonna probably gonna roofie me and, like, I don't know, steal my organs, sell them. We definitely connected yesterday. Oh, you could say we connected, alright, if you know what I mean. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess. Because the reason she's saying I guess is because she's jealous. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that to your that your love is real. You met him fucking yesterday. You cannot be in love with this dude. Personally, I'm not in love with this dude. He could have me, but that's about it. Well, if not, he's... Look, oh shit, I'm not a fucking female. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. Wow, she's really waiting.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
I like how you're just, quote-unquote, wandering. This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices.
Man,
The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said that it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
what kind of fucking big favor? Do you have to fucking suck him off or something? I guess a big favor would probably be more like anal, right? She definitely did anal with whoever this guy is. Please, Miriam, don't tell me you fucking slept with him.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home.
Oh, God. I wonder what he filled.
He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I was cooked, later when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me,
I don't know, like horniness maybe?
and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
What, the flavor of his cum? I'm so fucking terrible. This is terrible. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. I think she is too. I don't know if it, I think what she's talking about is that spice is actually a spice. It looks more like she slurped something down that might have been a little bit whiter in texture or in color.
Whatever.
She's like, she knows she's guilty, but she's not going to admit it.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
I'm not fucking telling him. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much more use to anyone.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I'm making up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was... Dude, what are we fucking brewing potions here? Eye of Newt. I know. It sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Oh, gross.
Eye of Newt? Wow!
Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone, and you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm she was not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Wind rushes in. Oh god, it's Colonel Sanders. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh yeah, it's Colonel Sanders! Arriving via steed. Horseback, if you might. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. I'm running to him. You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion. Oh, yes. And you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement. Oh, God, we're resetting. We're going to reset. However, your sudden movement and surprise surprises the horse, and it rears up, kicking you direct. I think you're just dead. I think that would just kill you. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, well, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It's important that you remember exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in the realm beyond,
but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can say, oh God, all you need to do is repeat my name 3 times, and that name is. But before you continue, you suddenly awake. Dude, this guy's just trying to live any way possible. He was wrongly killed. Well, no, you know what? Dying is his fault. He fucking ate that before the professor could even fucking smell it. That's his own fault. He deserves to die. Before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? I think it's a satchel of a different kind. Maybe attached down south. Maybe with a straw. Compliment his craftsmanship of his horse's shoe. I'm not gonna lean in for a kiss. That's fucking gay. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who is in the wrong here. Well, one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. I mean, they did illustrate him better than, like, by far better than anyone else. Like, goddamn. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they're pressing into my face. More like pressing into your skull. I'm surprised your face isn't fucking broken. Like, I guess it must have been more like down here, so his jaw is probably fucked. But, like, man, right here, I think you're just dead. I think you're just seriously dead. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. You better be fucking so close to that guy, your finger is practically in his ass. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with the what ingredients are restricted? Summoning a demon bad. That's pretty bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders. Why wouldn't you look over Ashley's? But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. No, I'm not doing that voice. That voice hurts. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. What? Your big girthy cock. Dude, look at that bulge. Look at that. He's got a fucking python in there, right? No. With all the fucking weights he's lifting, I guarantee you he's on steroids and his cock's about that big. Why don't you... Not doing that one either. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? That's so fucking dumb. That's not even a good comeback. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magical spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping, and you try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us. Who wants to learn? Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm trying to be a good student. You guys are, like, brewing some fucking spell back there. What the fuck do you mean? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Dude, your meal yesterday was about to eat you. If you had eaten any of that, you would have fucking died. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skill. It takes creativity. It takes panache. Panache? What the fuck is panache? I'm sure it's gonna explain. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Dude, evil's
What? No, you use a little love. A little love goes a long way in a food. A little evil fucking ruins it. No good food was ever created from evil people. It's always fucking sour, gross, fucking bitter ass food that no one fucking likes. Personally, I like a lot of food, but like my own cooking is the best cooking. And like, okay, my cooking is the best cooking unless it's my fucking mother. No one cooks better than my own fucking mother. And I don't care if anyone says elsewise because they're fucking wrong. Everyone's got their own taste. Everyone's apt to their own opinions. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. Honestly, though, if you want to argue, say something in the comments. I'll respond. I'll argue with you. I'll show you facts on why my mother is the best fucking cook ever. Better than Gordon Ramsay. I guarantee it. It's a book. Just like the one you found after... Wait, what? With the spork monster? That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them. Dude, come on, Pop. Don't try and catch them. And why'd you let them... I mean, he's like at most like 4'5". This kid's not gonna be able to fight for himself. He got pinned to the wall because he couldn't defend himself. Picking on a defenseless invalid is not cool.
We're playing!
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of one more student. It's almost time for class. Is it Colonel Sanders? Oh, no, it's Clank.
Beep, beep.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Poor fucking Clank. Bzzzt, womp. Who are you? Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. I don't know, because a stand mixer doesn't fucking talk. Maybe that's why you haven't heard such language from them. I'll fucking curse you out any fucking day of the week, you stupid cunt bitch. That's how I fucking feel. Womp womp. Dude, womp womp before womp womp existed. It was womp womp. When did this game come out? No, like for real, when did this... This game was so ahead of its fucking time. This game's about 4 years ahead of its own fucking time. Honestly, probably more like 5. That's absurd. Womp womp from a fucking... Dude, this game's so fucking ahead of its time. This game's so great right now. I'm playing this this is the perfect time to be playing this game. It's fucking perfect. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Dude, you're making the robot who is not a real person, who probably doesn't have real emotions. You're making it fucking cry. And your burn wasn't even good. Oh, he's getting mad. Look at that fucking smoke coming out of him. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, flying him across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. One of them's a fucking robot, bro. One of them's a fucking robot. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care?
I got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. That's understandable. Okay, tell me we're on the 4th bite now. Oh, we're on the 5th bite! Hell yeah! Or are we technically on the 6th? We're on one of these two. This is so fucking great. I love this game. This game's awesome. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing your car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Damn, Sprinkles. Tell me how you really feel. Down, boy. Down. Off the noppen. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll receive the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. Of course it's fucking chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. But, which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. No, it fucking wasn't. Unless you mean like a metaphorical chicken. Okay, wait. Who? Okay, because you're actively calling. I think it was John Adams. Hey, Heath. Who was the first person to sign the Declaration of Independence? Was it John Adams?
No, I think it was Thomas Jefferson.
John Hancock. That makes more sense. They're calling John Hancock a chicken.
Okay.
They're just actively calling John Hancock a chicken here. In 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. So you're calling John Hancock a chicken. Okay. This is such a great. He's like, what the fuck are you playing?
They really made a hot Colonel Sanders?
Yep.
Why?
Yep. Because.
What?
Great marketing.
It
It's a
just
free
looks like
game.
Really, like, old lesbian that's, like, kind of good looking.
How late is KFC open? I might go get KFC after this. It's working. I'm like turned on from Colonel Sanders.
Now show me a hot mascot for fucking Popeyes on the top.
I'd have to mute myself. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important lessons. Okay, well that figures. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Uh-oh. Well. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A dog biscuit, a shimmering pepper, or a glass of water? Of course it's a pepper. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It's sparkling in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. Oh god, no. No, why would you do that? The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. You feel like forever as you trip through the... This pepper is so fucking hot that it sent you into psychedelic hallucinations like fucking acid or mushrooms or something even stronger than that. Ayahuasca type shit. My friend. Ooh. This guy again? Dude, this guy keeps coming up. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh.
You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, you must do is...
Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine, I'll work through... Cough. To fulfill... the prophecy... You must...
You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness.
Oh, man.
Dude's dead and he's trying to revive himself, but no one's willing to fucking listen to him. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay attention better. That was clearly a decent answer because we're still here.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared by a timed competitive cook-off. Oh, God.
So I looked it up. Thomas Jefferson was one of the people that wrote the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, that
He
makes
also
sense.
did sign it.
Oh, well, for sure.
And then
What wasn't Thomas, obviously Thomas Jefferson was a president,
Yeah.
but what fucking president, was he number 2? Because
2 or 3.
now I'm looking that up. We're getting in, this is weirdly getting into American history for some reason. Because he definitely... Because,
1801.
yeah, he has to be 3.
And one of the other guys that wrote was John Adams. What was the other?
Yeah, he was 3. I was going to say there's no way, because I know George Washington was president for like 14 or 16 years or something like that.
Because this is what I saw originally. Look up when did Thomas Jefferson sign the Declaration. They all signed it on the same fucking day. I was retarded.
But like when?
Well, like, yeah. He must have been one of the first few.
Fuck, wrong way.
Signed the Louisiana. So, it was John Adams and Benjamin Franklin. August. What?
August 2nd, 1776.
Oh, but that's...
And then it was adopted by Congress in July 4th. Wait. August. Well, the document was, oh, okay, so it was adopted by Congress. He then signed it 2 months later? Or a month later?
I guess.
Yeah, so he must have been one of the last people to sign it.
At least I still somewhat remembered he had something major to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
I'm not too far gone.
You know, with that, I think it's time for another shot. We're... Yeah, of course. We're going to do slightly smaller shots because if I do full shots, this is going to be gone in like 3. And I think I can stretch it to 4 or 5. Not that it changes how much alcohol I'm drinking, but it kind of prolongs the aspect of drinking, right? So, cheers, y'all. Again, sure has been a pleasure so far. Oh, I kind of choked that one down. Ugh. 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 It's like, it's not terrible, but it's not, it lingers in your mouth for like a weird amount of time. Okay, we're doing a cook-off. Oh, they're on. I'll fucking destroy them. I'll be waiting for you in the
I'll be watching your performance.
What, you're not gonna help me? Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this. No, he's gonna fucking instigate it more.
No, students. Please settle down. The lunchroom is not... This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
The timer. There's a fucking timer. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. Oh god, are we wearing like VR goggles or fucking... Do we have some sort of like high-tech VR like contacts that are in our eyes that are like, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. I mean, that's true. And that's an original quote by me. Honestly, might be. In case anyone was wondering, I hope it's a message. I hope its message lifts you to victory. I'm like a diamond. I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. Dude, why does she have a butcher knife with a fucking chain heart on the back of it? Oh, we're about to get down in it. Down in the nitty-gritty. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. These boils... What temperature does water boil? 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Uh-oh. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. It's 11. You might know all of the ingredients, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust? That's wrong? I'm begging you to get it together. I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes, okay? Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster, and you'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. That'll be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? It's not time... Nope. Okay. Okay. Great. So we're going to start lunchtime again. Is lunchtime bite 6 at least? Not that I'm getting bored of this game specifically, but like... Okay, we're at least on the 6th bite. We're over halfway through this game. Okay. Alright, we're going to try that again. That timer's about to start. It's gotta... When it gets to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer you motivate you. You're going to need that. You don't know Colonel Sanders, but you have to 11. Wagging his tail intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps, it's going to elevate your craft. It wasn't trust, vigilance? That's, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It wasn't vigilance. Which means it's gratitude. Okay, in a small town. That is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silence? Yeah. When you taste your... Of course. So, because, like, here's the thinking. The other two are cooking noises, right? And those are great. They sound good. They smell good. But to know that your cooking is actually good is to hear the silence of people around you eating it Because if they're quiet while they're eating, it means it's so fucking good that they have no complaints that they can even think of off the top of their head to even say, which means that your cooking was good. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Will. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders, apparently on his steed. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional oh. They're making this. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Colonel Sanders together in a gondola. Out. I think I lost. Begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Ah! Yikes! Zips. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilize in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Will does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough, you know, when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way, and you don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue the dough before it's overmixed. Will, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use your hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Well, that's fair. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my disc. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. Come on, blah, blah, blah. We're about to restart. I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. She skipped to dessert. That looks like fucking white chocolate dome. You'll find a wide array of delight taking... Okay. Ask Will to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delight hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Okay. If you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of it, but melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquet, atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. I'm assuming that's either like boba or some sort of I don't remember the other option. Like gelatin. No, because boba's not the same as Jello or something. So I'm assuming it's like a Jello or a boba type thing. Not impressed as he dips his fingers into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. I place the sauce. Okay, no, hang on. Load. We're going back. I'm not standing for this. I'm not fucking standing for this. We're winning this competition. I'm gonna beat them here. We're not gonna have our fucking hands broken. We're not having our hands broken. Okay. Okay. No. What? You should, what I Can you not win this? Okay, you can't win this one. Okay, apparently you can't win this one. That's kind of ass. No. Hang on. We're gonna... I'm gonna brute force my way through this fucking thing. There are 2 questions that I have not gotten right. There has to be a right answer. At least for one of the 2. Even, I swear to God, even if I have to go through this like 7 times... Okay, so it wasn't the Pacific one. I'm gonna get this right. Unless, okay, so here's the thing. I need like an auto clicker for this. Even if you answer them all correctly. Okay, so it's not the bottom one. Ah, fuck it. So it's not gondola. Okay, so it's not the top one there. Okay, you know what? I have a feeling it doesn't really matter. They're all lose-lose because you're not paying attention and your hand's broken, which means we're gonna have to recover. As he places sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Oh. Oops. Can I go back? Okay, we're going back again. Which part are we going back to now? Was that just... Okay. Alright. Top, bottom, bottom. Top, bottom, bottom, top. Top, top. But don't matter. It's funny that those last 2 questions, it doesn't matter what you click. This is absurd. I need to, I guess internalize. Flame causes your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed you feel by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow. You run for the quad to be alone. Beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Damn! Dude! Bro! I'm not fit to fill your fryer? God damn, if that's not innuendo for, like, anal sex, I don't know what the fuck is. I'm not fit to... Hey, Heath. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'm sorry. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'm sorry. He continues to wash dishes. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? Kind of, yeah. Exactly that's what I think. Well then, think again. It wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Hang on now, bud. Calm down. You're great. Let's not go bragging. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, bud. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. Okay, bud. All right. You know what? I'm pretty fucking handsome. Who are you to fucking judge? Your hair is white. White means old. Old people have white hair. Why do you have white hair? What are you, like 80? You don't look 80. You look like you're fucking in your 20s. Why are you fucking... You about to lose all your hair, motherfucker? That's my fucking thought. Okay, well, yeah, right, I did that already. But I've always walked other paths and arrived on dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. The what? No, that'd be a gynecologist. I don't know. We're gonna look it up. STET RICIAN. RICIAN. Oh no, an obstetrician is a physician that specializes in delivering babies and caring for people during pregnancy and after they give birth. Yeah, you're close. He was passionate about life, but failed it. How do you... That has some unsettling undertones to that comment right there. That's upsetting. the guy, the dating sim's like, I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. What the fuck does that mean? Like, you failed delivering a baby? Like, did the baby die? Did the mother die? Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Yikes. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. Okay, so you're passionate about okay. Alright, that one was especially humiliating. Mules can be cruel. Lost my business partner to a gunfight. Damn! Wait, what? I feel like... Is this like a history lesson on Colonel Sanders? Did he, like, actually do this stuff? Did he actually accidentally kill people or something? Like... Or did he fail in college? Like, there's a big difference between failing at a job and failing in a school. Like, school is one thing, in a job where people's lives matter is another thing, bud. Oh! And I lost my innocence when I picked up... when I read Lost My Innocence, I thought that was going a different way. When I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. Damn. He survived. For a while? I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would ever deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him. A burning passion. A passion for anal sex, that is. Are we on 7 now? Oh, we are. We're almost through this game. Damn, it's coming to an end faster than I thought it would. One has to remember every failure can be a stepping stone. We're only halfway through day 2. Blah, blah, blah. Crisp white suit can be proud of. Okay. We'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
I can't help but do his. He's a gremlin. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scared from the night before, you prepared for the worst. It's the spork monster. Borku. It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but is he going to join us in class? I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Aw, that's kind of nice. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borku. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. Aw. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Magic spellbook? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. You find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Will. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Feels like there's going to be more boss fights. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Oh, a personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Isn't it only like fucking lunchtime? Don't we have to go back to class? This wasn't the end of class. We were at lunch. Stepping inside. Oh, it's nighttime now. Dude, Sanders is about to fuck us. Or we're about to fuck Sanders. Something's happening. There's no way something doesn't happen here. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Oh, very special. Like skin-to-skin special. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, or both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? I'll reveal it. You decide that you're ready, as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Whatever you can talk yourself out of it. You decide to dive head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. It's not warm. It's not cold anymore. I present to you my original coleslaw. No way, dude. Dude, I'm like, he's got the chicken, I've got the sides. When's the mac and cheese coming? The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw. Dude, I bet it's creamy for some reason, until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back. Dude, this guy's collecting our foods to fucking screw us over later. If this is going to end in heartbreak, I can already tell. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotion. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. You gaze in the window and like amount of the range beyond. Just then the ghost of a student pops up. You think about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? Dude! You open the window, a crack, and the ghost swept out with a breeze. On an... Okay. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap an item. Okay. Take a closer look at the urn. There's a plague. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Oh, poor guy. Do I have to do all of these? This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? A lock of silver woven hair through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Does this guy have actual silver hair? A scented candle. Pick it up to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly scratched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 96? Or 69? No, it's one of the secret recipes ingredients. It's... and Colonel Sanders standing the friend hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. It doesn't look like what they're doing. Close, you see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo he sports. You figure this must be the Colonel Sanders himself. Or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person that would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Hop on the item discover. Okay. Are we just leaving now? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hangers and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. This is what they meant. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan these out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You fess up and tell him the truth. You confess. I think I've developed... I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. Can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. No. And run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you the pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Will. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Okay. Dog, girl, girls. Yup. Okay. No Colonel this time, it seems. You wake in beautiful morning, Colonel Sanders had away. Today's the last day. I think we graduate today. Only time will truly tell. Are we on like 8 now? Technically? Oh, we are. The rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdiction, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeous plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Biscuits and chicken and biscuits. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds. That's it. That is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings. You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school, after all. The University of Cooking School Academy of Learning waits for no one. You get home and find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been?
I
Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay. I gotta sneeze, actually. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. I should have muted my mic. Are you still awake? Damn, I don't think he is. But now that it turns out that you're fine, I can finally get you sped up on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after the school yesterday. I went on a date. Okay, before we get into the date, I need to go pee. Alright, guys. Let's get into this. I almost think I need another shot before I do that, though. Before I start listening to this girl start talking about whatever the hell she's about to start talking about. There might be 2 left. Today's the last day. Although, well, we still have the 9th bite and the final bite. Okay. As the shot glass says, I'll probably regret this tomorrow. Ugh. It sends my fucking body into a state of shock every time. Every time. Ugh. Okay. No, gotta hit this. Okay. I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered with Pop, he asked me to go out with him on a date. Of course, I told him, "You'd better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl." But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, "Yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy." Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house as if that's a thing people just say? What is she? Yeah, that's what I want to know. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Blowing up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Oh, that's sweet. Together, with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive to school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Dude, you joined right as I was taking the shot. That's fucking great. Yeah, that's all that's left. This thing started up here. We're having some fun. And I'm having this, which is more of a chaser, but it's not terrible. Because he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, you bastards, don't you dare. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest one at this school. Dude, shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Will, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Oh, hi, Jason. You're sending me a video. Oh God, why'd you pick you picked the worst cart possible. I just got it, and that is the worst shopping cart by far. Why would you take that one? Put it back. Take a different one. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince it with pain. Dude's hand is fucking mangled from the mixer, man. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? You should have put it back. You should have taken the next one in line and then put that one back. Fuck everyone else. It's like the shopping cart problem, but not as intense. It's like you picked a bad shopping cart. Do you put it back and let someone else pick it? Hell yeah. But it's different than not putting your shopping cart back in the shopping carousel. It's just don't be an asshole over that shopping cart sucked and I didn't want it. So I took one that didn't suck. And everyone else could do the same thing. You just didn't have to be the one that took that. You concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Dude, who cares about your nails? You shouldn't have nails if you're going to be a cook. They're going to break. They're going to break. You're using your hands for everything. I mean, like, a little bit. It's kind of just funny. I'm half in the bag, dude. Like, it is just what it is. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. Shut the dude, Colonel Sanders, come on. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Your sauce could not be whiter, to be honest with you. It is not chocolate. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Will. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Will. God damn it, you stupid bitch whore. What a fucking hoe. Dude, she's trying literally anything and everything she can to get in that man's pants and see that fucking python. See that gizzard. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she is, really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel. Slighted is the wrong word. I mean, it's not, but it's not the right word. With Ashley, you take out the spell book you received yesterday and start flipping through pages. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. I feel like it's supposed to be what's that book, not that's that book. It looks like bad news. Where'd my... I just dropped my vape on the floor and it disappeared. There's no way. There's no way. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. You ever, like, drop something and it should be right there, but then you look and it's just like it never existed in the fucking real world at all? It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell right here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for... No, we're not doing this. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and it's a pretty good excuse to try it out. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We don't need fucking magic to win. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. Good, it's good that he's actually here before the students for fucking once. Like, there's a 3-day semester. He has a 30%. Like that's not acceptable. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. If all the students aren't here, you can't be making announcements, bud. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Yeah. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here! Terrence! I will destroy you! Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied with that, his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Will, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see? But God damn it, I can't stop coughing. But before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sound whimpering coming from the back of the classroom.
I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. And how can you miss me when I'm right here?
Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam.
Every time I blink, you go away.
Dude's in it hardcore, man. Brother, break free. Break free from that coochie pussy. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? Dude, they totally fucking did it. They fucking fucked.
I got her into trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blamed me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in.
Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house? Shush house means museum, apparently.
Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you.
Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pal over the final day of school. Yeah, man.
Well, that was unfortunate.
But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Are we on? We're about to be on the final bite. We're about to be on the final bite, guys. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug. Spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor.
Several droplets, yeah, of course.
How could he embarrass me in the class like that, in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is delicious treasure. So you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. Her bangs have gotten significantly shorter throughout this, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel.
You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me.
Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. Who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow? Are we going to end up with Miriam? We should end up with Miriam. If anything, we should end up with Miriam. I know I said at the beginning of this that we were Team Colonel Sanders, but, like, even though Miriam's got small titties, probably a petite ass, there's something charming about that, you know what I mean? Like, she's still hot. She's still a woman in her own rights. And, you know what? She deserves just as much sex as anyone else. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it. I thought the Professor Dog had an actual name. When you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. Okay, this is it, the location of your final challenge. Are we on? We're on the 9th bite. We're not on the final bite, but we're close. I think there's 2 shots left. I think I can split this. There's this little bit on the bottom. We're going to split it into 2 shots. Because otherwise, what did any of this actually really mean? The answer is nothing. Nothing without the sacrifice of an alcoholic. Which I can't say that I technically am right now because I don't drink that much alcohol. But I could have considered myself as been one back in high school. So, with that out of the way, cheers to everyone in their high school lives. How many people we have watching right now? I gotta check. We haven't had anyone watching for about 15 minutes. That's great. We've gotten a decent chunk of viewers, honestly. And I am forever happy about that. We got 5 peak viewers. That's awesome. Thank you guys. I love you guys. You're awesome. And I hope that you all subscribe and enjoy all of this that I'm doing. This is the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on. Will's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish come second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Will, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get into your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards away. It's like almost a mile. It's like what is it? Times 3 is like 1,200. How many feet are in a mile? Oh, no, it's like what is that, 1,200? That's like a quarter mile. We'll call it a quarter mile. Dude can smell a pot pie from a quarter mile. That's insane. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. He is an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. This man knows his stuff. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no. Is it burning? Ha! No. I can smell that. It was made with the heaping help of TLC. Do you guys know what TLC stands for? Tender, loving, cum. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Dude. My pull-out game be kinda weak, bro. I kinda not be pulling out sometimes. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Are we? Okay, hang on. We're still not on the final bite yet. Sprinkles lays down the grind rails.
There are no rules, except cook with everything you've got.
You step off for the cook-off of a lifetime. Okay, are we on the 9th cook now? Or do we not? You decided that I knew mac and cheese was coming. I fucking knew it. You decided that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top themselves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe. Is that supposed to be like copyrighted? Fried chicken? The intensity of the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. We have to be getting to the final bite. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Damn! Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend batter blaster! Dude, that's what I be doing to Miriam. Are you kidding me? Best friend Oh, it's not better. It's Baster. You know, Baster's the same. It's pretty much the same thing. Best friend, Baster Blaster. Yeah. Oh. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. The dude's gonna poison the fuck out of someone again. Let's rock and roid. I knew this guy was on roids. I knew he was on steroids. I fucking called it. I literally, like, I don't know when, and I'm not editing this because, goddamn, we're at, like, almost 3 hours. I knew Van, the man, was on fucking steroids. There was no other fucking option. Ashley scoops her pastries. Oh, she's doing puff pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Yeah, of course, that's not surprising. You do have a very shallow personality. Are we... okay, you know what? Just for the... I feel like we're going to get swept into, like, some sort of quiz-type bullshit. I'm going to take the last shot. Which is like a half shot because I split it up not quite right. Okay. The pink Whitney. The pinkest of Whitneys is gone. And we're going to finish this game on Valentine's Day. Cheers, y'all. As much as I've been saying it's a pleasure, it really has been. It's Valentine's Day. I hope you really all enjoyed. And I really hope you guys subscribe and continue to watch me and Jason grow the High Guys to something magnificent. I might be single right now, but to all those who are single at this moment, there is hope. There are plenty of fish in the sea. And I really do hope you find someone who is perfect. And I really do mean perfect for you. I hope that all of your life's dreams and hopes and wishes come true. And that I hope that you are able to find someone who just clicks, who just connects with you on another level, like a fucking puzzle or something, you know what I mean? And with that being said, cheers, y'all. It sure has been a pleasure. This Valentine's Day has been great. Okay, let's resume. Let's get into this final battle. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. This guy's losing. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity, as we were told. These guys are freaking out. You mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Dude, no. No. They're not about to beat the fuck out of this fucking... This guy is like... He's the plot point. He is the guy. This guy, if they kill this guy off right now, I'm actually giving this game a 1-star rating. So, no! And quickly unplugs Crank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. Oh. Well, they didn't kill him, so... As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. And is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you even take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Exactly. Passion overwhelms magic 100 to 1. I'm going to do it the hard way. Just like announcing that out of nowhere is wild. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Dude, this guy's trying to get in my pants so hard, it's not even funny. I am getting cocked. I believe in you, Will. Oh my god. Dude, that means so much coming from Colonel Sanders. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Will, since we're little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Oh my god. Dude. That's so sweet. Best friends forever. That's the fucking move. Best friends forever. That's the move. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Dude, Miriam, get back. Get your tiny little dish under control. You need to also pass here. We can't go on together if you lose. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
This is I Love You, Colonel Sanders dating simulator, something like that. It is a great game. It takes, yeah, exactly. You got it, bro. You got it, dude. It's honestly, I've never played this before. It's a great little story and a great game to play. And if you have some time, I'd recommend. I actually would recommend it for being a chain restaurant game. Like, it's got a decent story to it, and I'm almost all the way through it. But I think you would definitely enjoy playing through this. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Uh-oh.
It's the secret ingredient.
Uh-oh. Oh no, this is gonna come to bite us in the ass. About an hour ago or so, I told Miriam that the secret spice that Colonel Sanders told us was Eye of Newt. And apparently that just went into our dish, which we're gonna bite it from that. And where in the world did she get an Eye of Newt from? Dude, honestly, did she go out and like fucking kill a newt just to get an eye? Like, the fuck? Dude, this girl is unhinged. No, she's like she's a danger and a menace to society. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up in a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before... Dude, she does. She's fucking psychotic. Who would be told, oh yeah, the secret spice was Eye of Newt, and actually believe it? Like, she actually just believed that Eye of Newt was an actual ingredient. She does. She needs to be locked up in maximum security prison. She's fucking psychotic. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. And of course, there's also a spork monster. Steve! Wait, what happened to Borku? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. Wait, so this is a different spork monster? I think Borku had the day off. He has the day off, dude. As a fucking spork monster, you clock in 5 days a week. You get your quote-unquote weekend off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Okay. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You're crazy, kids, and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spark Monster notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Ha! Yeah, you guessed it. It's sorta... If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. Honestly. Dude, he is such a fool. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class. When I woke up, you tossed a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. I'm not gonna lie. The last time I actually went into a KFC, the fucking workers started fighting, and my parents took me out of there because they were fighting, and it was not a good place to have a fucking 7-year-old child. That was the last time I went to a KFC Taco Bell. Actually, that's not true because I've been to the drive-thru recently, but that's the last time I've been inside a KFC Taco Bell. Is because the KFC worker and the Taco Bell worker were for some reason very overwhelmed by the pride of quote-unquote KFC and quote-unquote Taco Bell that they decided that they should have a fucking all-out screaming war and then start fighting in the parking lot. Definitely an interesting spectacle to see as a 7-year-old, but yeah. We got through it. We toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Good. Never mind. I'll tell you about it later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Dude, really, honestly, like the fucking... No, but my parents are like as a 7-year-old should not be witnessing 2 fucking minimum wage employees fighting each other even though they work in the same restaurant. Like, it's stupid and it's violent, and my parents didn't, I guess, want me seeing that. I'm one of those children whose parents didn't allow them to watch Nickelodeon, if you can believe that. Cartoon Network was fucking great, but Nickelodeon, no, I wasn't allowed to watch Nickelodeon. Cartoon Network and Disney Channel were my 2. And as I got a little bit older, the way I was raised, I was not allowed to watch. I was shunned from watching Cartoon Network and told to only watch Disney Channel for reasons that I'm not going to get into. But yeah, so a lot of my culture is from Disney Channel, and a decent chunk is also from Cartoon Network, and an absolute like 0.001% is from Nickelodeon. We're not giving up. Summon extra power from deep down within yourself. Of course. I can do this! I have what it takes. I came here to win. Dude, we're not on Master Chef or Hell's Kitchen or something. We're just going to school to become a chef. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy. Oh, we're going Super Saiyan. We're going fucking Super Saiyan cooking style. My heart is pure. Dude, we really are going... Obviously, this is taking inspiration from that, but, like, my heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing for their entire lives. Yes, Will! You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue, you stupid dead bitch. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives. Okay, we have to be on the 9th bite, right? Okay. I will show the world my cookery. Technically, no, I couldn't be. Never mind. You begin to levitate. I was going to say that, cockery, but it is cookery because it would be C-O-C-K instead of C-O-O-K-R-E-Y. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. I'm going Super Saiyan cooking style. You know, with with this power, you can do anything. No, with this kind of power comes responsibility. Except, turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up your chicken pot pie over... Oh no! In the oven and can't be served. No! But don't worry, dear Will. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. No way. Dude, we're getting supported with Colonel Sanders. Dude, for real. Dude, honestly, like, I don't know when KFC is open till. We're gonna look that up right now. I might be going to get KFC after this. They are open for less than an hour. Uh-oh. Taco Bell's open later. Oh well. Okay, let's get this done so I can go get some KFC. I've been waiting. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. Of course, I always roll with the punches. I always take it and fucking punch back twice as hard. 3 times as hard. Honestly, 4 times as hard. Like, we're not fucking around. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. He's gonna help us. I'm here to help. Did I not just call it? I just called that. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and it's time. And time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen if you... What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. Dude, I love this guy. This guy is for the boys. For the boys. Colonel Sanders is for the boys. What a guy. What a fucking great guy. What a fucking man. Honestly. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. With my mac and cheese, that's going to go really fucking great. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have a surprising effect that surpass their individual efforts. Dude, I think if Colonel Sanders is alive to see this game, he would love it. Because honestly, the Colonel Sanders portrayed in this game is a fucking badass. Like, they glorify the hell out of him. And, like, any vain person would be impressed by it. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Chicken and mac and cheese is such a good combination. Although, I will say, pulled pork and mac and cheese is also a good combination. 110 Grill has that fucking lockdown. Pulled pork with mac and cheese and onions and, like, some sort of, like, ranch mix drizzled on top. So fucking good. Dude, I was gonna make mac and cheese today, or last night, and I didn't because I didn't have milk. But God, I was craving the mac and cheese. The Kraft mac and cheese thick and creamy boxes are so fucking good. Like, they're divine. Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. Do I pass or do I fail? You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems you're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, this thing's getting really fourth wall-y. You hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. It's Miriam. Oh, it's Pop.
I'm flying.
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastics of his... Oh, no, they atomic wedgied him. That's so mean. I hate these people. Pop, get down from there right now. I feel bad for Pop.
Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this?
Oh, wait, no, let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. Aw, poor Pop.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, clank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged. I guess, well, have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Dude, for real, honestly, like, this game, honestly, like, if you were to play anything, it's free. It is a free game. And, like, I'm sure you've heard of Hoonie Pup. It is nothing like Hoonie Pup. This is a wholesome, enjoyable, family-friendly dating simulator. And honestly, it is the best. Yes, it has been a long semester. Fucking 3 days, dog. It has not been that long. Wow. Yeah, 3 whole days long. There is heavy sarcasm in that, even if I'm fucking cocked and you can't tell. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed as she gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Will, for helping me believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Oh, he doesn't look excited for Van's dish. He looks angry. Now, describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
A bit much is kind of your brand with a fucking star mullet. A star hawk. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof, woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. Keep poking my tongue. Disqualified. With a stunning turn of events, who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified for glamour.
Don't discount my sympathy.
This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That is very visually stunning, honestly. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Don't eat the food at a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, Will? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School. Of Eating. School for the hungry.
Exactly. It's a cooking school, not an art school. What the fuck?
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
The food cannot be eaten. It cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you!
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake and nice and liked by everyone. No, wait for it. We're about to get like ours or Colonel Sanders. The class gets much smaller. I'd be teaching myself. And you and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Oh, 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese. Look at that. Creamy mac and the cheese coating it all makes it glisten. Look at that. Look at the glistening. Has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. Damn, we just carried fucking everyone. We just carried everyone. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around the part and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnificent fragrance. Dude, mac and cheese itself is such a good hangover cure. Mac and cheese and chicken is the best hangover cure. Chicken noodle soup is a great hangover cure. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a worldwide renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at the graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together...
It's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out.
Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refers me by my new name.
Party Monster. Yeah.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to the Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Sorry, man. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown. Welcome back, Pops. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such a danch. Such Sukanchuch. Miriam, Pop, will you be my lady king? What the fuck? What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way. Crowns and gowns, baby. Crowns and gowns. Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, Pops, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much more to do with my life.
A twist on a twist?
So many more 3-day universities to attend.
Bro, how many 3-day universities could there actually possibly be?
So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze.
Yeah, that is fair. Okie dokie. What a complacent guy. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth to everyone. Whoa, she's still doing the talking thing? I am Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? What?
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens and Clank disappears through it. God damn. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives, of course, indicating the fucking cherry blossom leaves. She's not happy about it. Howdy, classmates! Oh my god, he's not wearing his full suit. He's just in a t-shirt. Just like the first day you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Do potatoes, chicken, coleslaw, and biscuits. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinners, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Will? I couldn't help but wonder. Was our final exam team up purely an act of strategy carried out by 2 cunning chefs, or was it something more? I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-do? Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you as you feel a surge of energy jump off the tips of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks turned into flour, soaked in buttermilk and dusted with exotic spices. But they do not reach for tongs or a knife, tongs, a knife, or even a spork. Tonight they reach for you. And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together. Colonel Sanders, will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner in both business and in life? You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying? Me and you, together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then, my life would be incomplete without you by my sides. So what do you say, partner? I say, I gotta pee real quick, and we'll get back to what my answer is. I think we are going to kiss the Colonel. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I'm pretty certain. Okay, let's finish this bitch off. I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. The end. Was that really it? Was that really the end? I literally fucking cliffhangered the fuck out of you. KFC presents. Are we? Oh, just at the beginning? It just brings you right to the beginning. Okay. I love you too, Twisted, and I really enjoy that you were watching. I really appreciate all of you watching. It really does mean a lot to me. And I hope that if you happen to be alone on this Valentine's Day, for whatever the reason, I hope that you were able to find a little bit of solace in me playing this game about love and having a comedic response to just about everything that they say. With that being said, what have we hit? We've hit almost 3.5 hours, and where do I live? You tell me where I live. And with that being said, I really hope you all enjoyed watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great, half hour left of your Valentine's Day. Hey, buddy. You be careful. You be careful. My cousin Caleb, he's my fucking life. And you come for him, I'll come for you. But with that being said, I really hope you all enjoyed watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and everything. And really, just I really hope you subscribe and keep joining in for our videos and watching me and Jason climb the ladder of success slowly but surely through YouTube to make it to the top. And I hope you guys will support us through that. And I hope that me showing solidarity inspires solidarity with you to share and give us that little bit of edge if you can. You know what I mean? So I thank you for watching. I hope you'll like and subscribe. Turn that notification bell on. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok if you have it, because we do have a TikTok. And stay high, guys. I hope you enjoy. Peace.